everybody, Kissy Bug here. Today I'm going to talk about the Mastermind and the fact that he mooches off his sister. So I watched a video today and he decided that he was going to call one of his nephews and find out if she was going out to eat, and if she was, where she was going. So today she went to Ryan's. I guess it's some kind of restaurant there. And he decided that he was going to wait for her to leave and that him and the girl were going to follow her to the restaurant and just show up. So he shows up. She's already in line to get food for her and her kids. Then he's saying, oh, 5 adults. So basically, he forced his sister into paying for his dinner. How disgusting is that? He could stay home and make something. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, he decided to go on this attack on the fans and get upset because people were calling him out for clickbaiting. Now, a lot of his videos are clickbait. He could deny it if he wants. But he decided that he was going to tell his fans that he wasn't clickbaiting, and he was going through his phone and looking at all these videos he did. And he's like, that wasn't clickbait. This wasn't clickbait. And then he starts making fun of the fact that these people are calling him out on it. At the end of the video, after he decided to attack the fans, he has a rubber snake, and then he puts it up to his neck, and then he goes, oh, snake bit me, clickbait. And then he's telling his fans that he doesn't approve of them calling him out, basically. He's expecting his sister to pay for his dinner for the next 3 weeks. He literally says he's going to mooch off of her until he gets paid in 3 weeks. He starts asking his nephews, what's for dinner tomorrow? The nephew says, Burger King. And his sister just looks disgusted, annoyed, and upset, angry, you name it. He goes on to say, well, I bought these dinners, and what about that? Okay, so you bought the dinners, but that doesn't mean you have to show up at someone's house and stalk them, follow them to a restaurant, and then proceed to force them to pay for you and your girl. Why can't you stay home and make dinner for yourself? Why is that so difficult? Oh, ramen is not good enough for you because you're so used to eating out all the time and wasting your money on stupid crap you don't need. A restaurant isn't the place you need to go every time you want to eat or because you're lazy. You can make really good dinners at home. You can find recipes online. You could buy a cookbook, and you can do stuff that you would like. You don't have to go to a restaurant. There's even recipes that you can make that come from restaurants at your house that people have figured out and decided to share on the internet. You choose to just go to a restaurant every chance you get. You are either a binge eater or a emotional eater. And whatever the case may be, you really need to go and get help for the addiction. Every day you get bigger and bigger. That's not cool. You're going to make yourself sick and you're going to have health issues. Guaranteed. If you haven't already, you've been very fortunate. But if you continue to eat out of control and go to restaurants because you would rather not cook, you're sabotaging yourself. You're sabotaging your body. And not only that, but you're sabotaging your girl, because since she's been with you, she went from being a healthy weight to being really huge, to the point that she doesn't really want to go anywhere because she's embarrassed about her size. Now, if you cared about her and if you cared about yourself, you guys would do this diet and you would stick to it. you wouldn't be lying to the fans and saying, oh, we're going to go on a diet, and the diet lasts for like, what, 1 or 2 days? And then you quit? Or if something gets you angry, you automatically want to go eat. If something makes you sad, you want to go eat. If something good happens and you're celebrating, you want to go eat. You have an excuse every time for food. That's not cool. It's just like somebody who smokes a cigarette. They wake up, instantly want a cigarette. They have breakfast, they want a cigarette because they have their coffee or whatever it may be. They have lunch, they want a cigarette. If they have dinner, they want a cigarette. If they're hanging out with friends that are bored, they want a cigarette. And that's the same way with you. You're really going to sabotage your body. You don't care about actually exercising or trying to eat right. You can see a nutritionist. I've said it before. You can get a trainer. I've said that before. You guys can do a lot of things. Go walk your dogs. Go walk around your neighborhood. Go to a gym. Go do something that's going to benefit you in the long run. But you mooching off your sister is disgusting. She's got kids to feed. And that's what she's trying to do. And regardless if she has a menu of eating out all the time, doesn't mean you and the girl need to go stalk her and follow her to a restaurant and then expect her to pay for you. Think about how you would feel if someone showed up at your house or at a restaurant that you're going to and you want to go out or you've already got there and they're expecting you to pay for their meal. Wouldn't you think that's rude? Because what you did is rude. And not only just to her, but to your fans. Getting upset because people are calling out on clickbait is no reason for you to attack them and be rude. And send trolls. I read your Twitter. You want to send trolls to go out there and talk nasty things to these people who are against you. And people also say that if you don't like a comment, you're deleting it or you're having your mods delete it. That's not cool. Everybody has a right to their opinion. Whether they like you or not. Whether they like your content or not. You get paid for these people watching. You get paid even if they dislike a video or if they comment. You forget that your fans are the reason you are where you are today. Your fans are what made you. Don't you think you owe them some kind of respect? And to treat them kind, regardless if they don't like something? That's not cool. Your video really disgusted me because it really shows that you don't give a damn about your fans. All they are is money makers for you. You forget that they're people. You forget when you're talking about how you're broke and you live in a $500,000 house that a lot of those people don't have the money that you do. They are nowhere near where you are in your life with your money and your house and your car. They are human people that go to work every day and work their butts off to support their family. There are people that are sick and are on disability. These people will never be like you. They won't be rich. They won't have a $500,000 house. They're lucky if they can afford to keep a roof over their head. But you act like a baby. You expect everything handed to you. The world does not revolve around you. Let's make that clear. In fact, the world doesn't revolve around anyone. But you are just greedy and selfish and rude. And I don't care if you do little things like buying shoes for the nephews or taking the family to dinner. If you had asked your sister, I'm pretty sure she would have helped you and actually wanted to buy you dinner, you and the girl. You didn't ask. You just showed up and made a scene in the restaurant where she was forced to pay for you rather than be embarrassed. That is very rude and very selfish. You don't act like that. And if you cared for your sister, you wouldn't be doing that to her. You wouldn't show up and embarrass her into paying for you and the girl. She has kids to raise and to feed and to support. She's not a millionaire like you. Remember that. And yeah, she lives in Sergeant Meanie Pants' house, but it doesn't mean that you have the right to impose on her and to force her to do things that she didn't want to do. The right thing would have been to ask her. And if she has some food that she could give you to send home, I'm pretty sure she would. But you went and imposed on a woman with children who's trying to survive, who's trying to have her kids taken care of. Did you even care? No, you didn't. You disgust me. That's just, ugh, I can't even. You really just disgust me. You take advantage of a woman that has children. Shame on you. Alright guys, I'm going to end this here. Love you guys. I hope you all have a good day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.